Ladies and gentlemen, this time it's Houston, Texas, hit with a system failure of their water purification system that impacted many people there. And you know what, y'all? I thought about this. You notice water seems to be the big thing where you have so many issues with water. Even where I live, we were under a water advisory, and then it was up in the Newark, New Jersey area. During the lockdown, they got hit with water issues. And we know about Jackson, Mississippi. We have seen the drying of places like Lake Mead and the Mississippi River. It just seems like water issues are huge these days. So, Houston, under a boiled water order, schools to close after system failure. The country's fourth largest city ordered millions of residents Sunday night to boil their tap water, citing a morning power outage at the city's water purification plant. The city school system also announced late Sunday that there would be school closures at minimum, closely monitoring the situation. The district's 276 schools serve 200,000 students. Other smaller school districts in the area also announced closures. At 10:30 a.m., an outage caused water pressure at the plant to drop below required levels. That caused water pressure problems for some residents that were resolved later in the day, waterworks officials said in a statement. More broadly, however, the outage called into question the safety of water for 2.2 million customers. Houston ordered Sunday night directed residents to boil all water used for food, drinking, bathing, or toothbrushing, and to avoid using water from refrigerators or ice makers. Wow. Wow, that is crazy. It wasn't clear what caused the water plant's power outage, why it took the city 10 hours to issue a boiled water order, or how soon the order could be lifted. Okay, so the power went out at the plant and they did not notify the city for 10 hours? Wow. Okay, so Houston resident Jacqueline Westman posted photos on Twitter Sunday of grocery store shelves where there was only a few cases of water left. So I guess the people are running around buying up all the water. And to me, the city should provide that water. It is their fault that this happened, and then they failed to tell the people right away they should be providing this. That's the way I see it. Okay. So there will be people in communities who will find out about the boiled water notice tomorrow and likely won't be able to buy water at their nearby grocery stores. Westman also questioned why it took the city so long to notify residents, especially those in low income neighborhoods without internet. And they're right. They did the same thing here when we had water issues earlier in the year. You know how we found out? It came on the local news. The water company did not notify the residents and they're being sued. They're being sued right now. So, Public Works has a vast budget and we all found out 2 hours ago. Yeah, we deserve answers. And she's right. That is a big thing with a lot of these companies and notifying the people properly because they just don't do it. In response to complaints from residents who received their notice after cooking, brushing their teeth, showering, bathing their children, Houston Public Works posted on Twitter that there are proper procedures and protocols in place before a boiled water notice can be issued, and that it had conferred with the state environmental officials to ensure all steps were taken before the notice was issued. Yeah, you're saying that, but 10 hours is an awful long time to hold back from telling the residents. I mean, they should have been told a lot sooner. Oh boy. It just goes to show you how poor these folks are in leadership. It really does. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said in a statement that he had been in contact with Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner about the boiled water order. And Abbott said it was due to the loss of power at three water plants, two more than Houston officials had cited. Okay, yeah. So they tried to play like it was just an outage in one location. Apparently, it was three of their water plants that the power went out. Well, if y'all didn't manipulate the water so much, we wouldn't have these problems. You put things in the water that is not necessary. You know, y'all put a lot of unnecessary things in water. And if you just stop messing with things and acting like you're improving stuff when you're not improving nothing at all, then we wouldn't have these issues. Not improving nothing. All right. So Abbott said the state environmental quality officials were working to fulfill the city's request for help with rapid turnaround of water sample results and noted that the state stands ready to review the City of Houston water sample results and offer any needed technical assistance. Texas is swiftly responding to help get the safe supply of water back online in Houston, Abbott posted on Twitter. So, what a mess. And it just goes to show you how easy it is for things to spiral out of control. All it took was a power outage to cause all of these problems in Houston. A power outage. And it just goes to show you that the system they got put in place, it's really no good. It's no good. And y'all remember during the pandemic, they had zero backup plan for disasters in America. So you can best believe any kind of disaster, you're pretty much on your own. You're going to have to fend for yourself. So, those of you that are in Houston, if you can get as many cases of bottled water that you can get your hands on and just stay away. If you feel that the water is still a problem even when they tell you it's okay to use, because that's what they're doing in Mississippi. They're telling these people it's okay to use the water, it's safe, and they're saying the water is still coming out brown. you know these officials don't have to live under those conditions, so they don't care what you use. Where they live, they're not having water issues. So you're really gonna have to just judge this for yourself. So Houston, Texas, largest city, led by Turner and other Democratic officials in the state dominated by Republicans, Water issues have plagued several cities in recent years, from Baltimore to Flint, Michigan, and Jackson, Mississippi. Last month, the Environmental Protection Agency launched an investigation into the Republican run Mississippi. State agencies discriminated against the state's capital city by refusing to fund improvements for its failing water system that led to a water pump failures, a loss of running water, and boiled water orders that stretched from the summer into the fall. Well, y'all, you're going to have to tell me what you think about this one. Yeah, and as far as Jackson, Mississippi, their problems are far from over. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.